Alright, so I have an uncut roll of black and white film. We're going to put it into the scanner, and we're going to tell it to pre-scan, or heck, why not? Scan it, right? Why not? Although that might take a while. So I just put it in. You can see it lines up to the first frame. Now there is no first frame, so let me actually eject. Let me show you what's going on here. So this is an uncut roll of film. The first few frames are actually blank. Then there's like this mangled thing, and then there's the actual, yeah. I don't know what else to say there. So I put it in, and it lines it up to the first blank frame, which is okay. All right. Now, for the sake of speed, we're going to drop this to 1,000 normal. Let's go into our settings. We're going to reset back to factory defaults. Let's go ahead and pick a nice destination. I don't know why the default is 6. When you hit default, it goes to 6. We'll make that 1. And let's go TIFF. Okay. Sure. Whatever the default settings are, we're going to go with that. Okay. Let's just see what version we're running. This is the version we are currently running. Okay. We have quick 1000. Great. Okay, so I can either scan all or pre-scan all. Not sure which. I don't think either one saves you any time over any other. But let's just go ahead and scan all. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so it's measuring density right now, film density. Now, interestingly enough, that is the second exposure on this roll. This is an uncut roll of black and white film. I put it in the scanner emulsion side up. And it's chosen to use that as the first frame, which is very interesting because there is one frame before that. But the alignment is absolutely perfect. That is amazing. Now let me show you what's going on here. So here the film is being fed into the scanner, and it's actually just draped over the edge here and on the floor. But you know, that's not something I would normally do, pick up all that dust from the floor, but yeah. Let's see, what is it doing now? Moving to frame 4. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay, I guess we'll just cancel since I don't really have any other options. Did I say scan only 1? No. Let's get a little tricky here. Let's tell it to go to frame 2. Let's see what happens. It went to frame 2, so it does know there's a frame 2. So why would it start scanning on frame 3? When I say scan all, why does it go to frame 3? Alright, let's try it again. You know what, let's try pre-scan all. Pre-scan all. Alright, so it thinks the first frame is blank. I'm okay with that. I mean, if everything else works, I'd be okay with that. Alright, frame alignment is doing pretty good. I don't know why a pre-scan requires two passes. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, let's go on to the next frame. The alignment is still pretty good. A pre-scan. What is it doing that it requires the scanner to go back and forth twice? It's a curiosity, okay. Okay, so far the alignment is doing really well. I'm going to go ahead and let this run, and we'll check in later. I'm going to go ahead and move this to the other side. So we can see the film feeding in. goodness. This is still going? What is it doing now? Did it finish? This is going to be interesting. It's going to run out of film. It has run out of film. Still telling it to move, but it's not moving. Okay. Wow. 57 images. So yeah, let's go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still doing pretty good here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looks like 10 is a little bit out of alignment, but then 11 is back into alignment, but then 12 is out of alignment. 13 is out, 14 is more out, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 60, 56, 57. Okay, there you go. So, final conclusion, film feeder, not good. Not good, just not good. Now, I have been in touch with tech support. I've gone back and forth. I'm trying to understand if I have a bad hardware or if this is normal, and I have not been able to come to any conclusion. I've asked questions like, how does the film feeder work? Is it based on, because you would think, like if I was designing something like this, there's a gap between each of the negatives. Look for the gap and then advance the film until you get the gap on both sides. Like automatic framing. Really? How hard can that be? I mean, I have a car that drives itself. How hard could it be to advance films to line up the frames? So I never have to line them up. Ever. I just stick it in and I hit the button and it should just automatically find the frames, line them up, and no matter if it's going backward or forward, it should know where the edge of the frame is because, hello? One of the reasons I got this with the automatic film feeder was it was taking me too long to go through my dad's box of curled up negatives. Now, this is how he had stored his negatives from the 50s in this like curled up, ridiculously curled fashion. And it was getting very time consuming because I had to cut these into strips of 6, put them on my flatbed in the film feeder, scan them, find all the frames, and then do all that. So I was hoping to find a better way. I was hoping to be able to just shove this into an automatic film feeder and it would find all the frames, scan them for me, and then I can actually have a life. So that did not work out well. I have not tried one of these yet. what I did try was this one. This is the one that you just saw me scan. And it was stored in this, so it has some curl, like around the, here and here, obviously. I thought, hey, I'll give it an easy task, and then we'll see how it does with the easy task, and then we'll give it a harder task. The way the scanner is designed, I'm a little worried about this too, because I think it would just scratch the film as it's going in and out. As it's coming in, it would just scratch the film, and then as it comes out, it would scratch the film on the other side. Maybe I'll come up with like little pieces of cotton or something, I don't know. I have these little anti-static towels that I've been using to kind of like catch the film as it goes in and out. When I first got the scanner, I gave it an easy task. I gave it strips of color negative. So this is color negative from the 80s that I shot, whatever it is, I don't know, Kodak, whatever. So processed in your typical consumer lab, strips of 4. Unfortunately, there's one that has 2 on it. I can't scan that in this scanner. Really? Again. So yeah, there it is actually. There's the strip that has 2 frames on it. You cannot feed a 2-frame negative into this thing. You can't feed a 1-frame either, obviously. So the only solution to that is you have to get slide holders, cut out your color negative, put the color negative into a slide holder, and then shove that into the front of the scanner. It's not saving me any time, people. This is not saving any time. Now, they have another one that feeds from the top. I don't know if I even want to try that. I don't know. Because what if that doesn't work? Well, I can't go buying scanners all the time. So I'm going to do a quality comparison between this scanner and my Epson V850, which is over there. I'm going to compare the quality between this and that, and that's really going to be my purchase decision, because as an automatic film feeder, it's no use. And it can't do even 4 strips on a regular color negative film strip. It couldn't line them up. It just couldn't do it. Go in, you line up the first one, and then you scan, and trust me, I really, really, really tried. I read all the manuals, I went online. Is it my hardware? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's my hardware. Maybe I should get another one and see if it does the same problem. I don't know. That's my conclusion. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully this is just a bad batch. Hopefully the film feeder on this particular unit is just, I don't know, maybe it was sitting in I bought this from B&H Photo in New York because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't some counterfeit garbage from who knows where. I went to a reputable distributor, B&H Photo in New York. I can't think of anyone more reputable than that. Yeah. So obviously you can tell I'm disappointed. This was not the answer to my dreams. I think if it had a film tray, it would probably be faster for me, because then I could just line them up, scan, line them up, scan, line them up, scan. So yeah, there you go. The comparison of the quality between this and the flatbed is really going to be determining whether I keep this scanner or not. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, all the power to you. Thanks.